those tomatoes. It's like, yeah. I do have one thing to say about that AI generated band, Velvet Sundown. And the thing I have to say about it is that it's shit. I don't think they're good at all. I mean, the AI. I don't think the AI is good at replicating, making. I mean, yeah, I guess you could say it sounds like a real band, but on the other hand, you realize that it is generated by AI, and it doesn't quite sound like a human band. So I will never be purchasing Velvet Sundown songs or anything because it's just fucking. It's not a real. It's not real people. It's not a real band. It's just fucking AI slop. It's just fucking It's just fucking slop. It's just garbage. Velvet Sundown. That shit sucks. I'll never buy that, dude. Yeah. I'll stick with the Kings of Leon and Velvet Revolver and actual bands with real people in it. Yeah. Sorry, there were some technical difficulties in the last video. Niggas throwing shit at me. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Before I talk about Phil Waters and helping out the elderly guy, my old neighbor who's 92 years old, I'd like to talk about the guy in Los Angeles that was shooting at the ICE cops and during the riot, during the ICE raids. Um, so I'm kind of curious because the ICE facility that was attacked in Alvarado, Texas, and the 12 to what was it, 12 people arrested? Yeah. So the guy that they're looking for is named Song, and so Benjamin Song, and so this person lived in the. I looked up his address, peoplefinder.com. Benjamin Daniel Song, and what is Song? I guess he's Korean, right? His name is Song or Kim or something like that. Okay, then he's probably South Korean. Korean. All right. So this kind of baby-faced 32-year-old Korean guy lived in Montes, which was in Arlington, Texas, off Montes Road. It looked like not like the wealthiest suburb, but it looked. It's almost like I got shot twice. So his reward is like $10,000 for the capture of, or information that leads to the capture of Benjamin Daniel's song. Texas is a big state. The likelihood me or my relatives are going to run into this guy is probably maybe pretty low. Um, he could lead the state of Texas to because he might have access to a leftist network, an underground criminal railroad, some sort of leftist nexus of like George Soros funded. He might, be part of a underground criminal anti-American anarchist type group, a leftist, group, of misguided idealists that want to tear down America and leave us defenseless, and people that do not care about America, American values, American people, American society, people that do not care about that shit, about that important stuff. So, so a leftist, communist, radical, anti-American group could be harboring Mr. Benjamin Song, but who knows how many Korean relatives he has in the United States as well. So if he doesn't have family, he definitely has some kind of friends. That's all I'm saying. And he has a group of people that ideologically think like him, and they have each other's back. Like the guy who got 15 to 20 years, the young white guy, he obviously had his back, and yeah. So um, yeah, he could be laying real low somewhere in Texas or another state. Who knows where he is? But his bond capture is only $10,000 by the FBI. So okay, but the guy who shot at the crowd in the at the ICE agents, um, I'm kind of baffled. In California, they want the authorities are giving the bounty reward $50,000 instead of 10,000. So I'm kind of curious as to why both men are accused of shooting at ICE agents and police officers, but one has a $50,000 bounty and the other has a $10,000 bounty. So I'm kind of confused at that. Oh, I'm sorry, not Daniel song. It's Haniel song. My bad. Benjamin Haniel with the H. Haniel song. Benjamin Haniel song. I was calling him Daniel for some reason. I had it almost right. So somebody wanted a Tears of the Kingdom video. So hey, you know what? I'm not going to disappoint the fans. So here we go. Is it Korean? Okay. It's Chinese and Korean. Okay. Vietnam? Oh, okay. It's Tom in Vietnam. Okay, so it's Chinese. The most common origin is the surname Song is Chinese, derived from the Chinese character Song, which refers to the Song dynasty, 10th to the 13th century. Okay, and then I was right about Korea, at least. All right, that's good. Okay, well, had some clarification by Grok, and that's good. So I was kind of right, but he could be Chinese. So is that a mystery that a young Chinese person wants to hurt America? Well, that's that's not really surprising, is it? I mean, really? I know there's lots of great Chinese Americans, hardworking, great people, but I mean, I don't think if there's going to be a war with China one day, that they're going to round up all the Chinese Americans and throw them in internment camps like World War II, what they did with the Japanese. But you know, I guess it would depend on the severity of that situation. Uh, you don't even need that down. I don't get it down. Get it down. Yeah, I helped my old 92-year-old neighbor today. He his strokes had crippled his ability to say words, so I helped him get some Amazon to tell his daughter-in-law to order him some dentures or something online. So I was glad to help him. Yeah, he's just like everybody's gonna fall apart one day, and probably people are gonna have different health complications and different. Uh, where do we want to go on the adventure here? Uh, let's go. Look at my cruiser. It's fucking dope, dog. Okay. Oh shit. Hey, brother. All right. Let's just get on track, dog. So we used the deal for a little buoyancy. Oh, looks like we're flying now too. Oh, okay. You made yourself a little flyer, dog. Yeah. All right. Well, looks like we're free. We're flying. Um, eh, oh, didn't I want to see a ferry anyway before dueling peaks? Yeah. Was that their way of like doing a tit reference, like Twin Peaks? Want to put in there a titty reference? Uh, oh shit. Mm, ooh, mm, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Can we land this baby? Oh, we did it. We landed in the water. Man, we're so good. We're just in time for a monster robot battle. Ah, yes. Ooh, I love it when a plan comes together. Stealing that from the A team. Yeah, it's the only thing I got. All I have is the word, is the words to inspire me. So yeah. So Phil, one thing I noticed besides his strokes And besides his inability to remember or to use words, I remember that one thing you'll notice about really elderly people is their uh, one thing you'll notice about really, really, really old people is that they have a shocking lack of dental hygiene. I mean, to a shocking degree. Almost. So I don't know if Phil just stopped brushing his teeth or what what happened there, but uh, his teeth have been falling out like for years, I guess. Yeah, it could be that a lot. Maybe there's a lot of older people that are like, man, I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm fucking 90 years old or something, and maybe they just like say fuck it because like they're more worried about having strokes and heart attacks and stuff like that. They're not really too worried about looking good or whatever necessarily. Yeah. One thing I did notice about Phil is that he hasn't given a shit about his teeth for a long time. So I ordered Phil to get some dental cleaner, or I helped him tell his daughter-in-law to go to Amazon and get this great deal on some dentures and some cleaner, so that he can enjoy, what's left of his life um, with his dental. So that's good. It is not my responsibility as an old friend or neighbor to look after him or be his caretaker, but as a friend, I don't want to see him suffer, unnecessarily. If his friends and family can help it, so you know, as a friend and neighbor, I'm gonna help out whenever I can, in any way I can. So, gonna well, let's get manure of the mech ready. Let's go back to battle. Yeah. So poor guy, But yeah, last night when I was drinking, I didn't mean to. Um, yeah, I didn't mean to sound pro-Russian or Vladimir Putin. I'm not. I don't like the Russian Federation. I don't like. I hate Vladimir Putin, and so I was just talking about like why is Europe and the United States at war with Russia when the real enemy is China, and so that's all I'm saying. And but Vladimir Putin is an evil, murderous, tyrannical bastard, without a doubt, and he needs to die. So I think when the old KGB Soviet Union thug Vladimir Putin dies, the whole world will be uh, like sighing a sigh of relief, and then hopefully younger Russians come into power, and ones that don't remember the Soviet Union, and ones that are open to greater cooperation with the West. So hopefully, that's the kind of thing that happens in the future. I mean, that's a rosy scenario. It could be somebody more tyrannical than Putin, when he passes away. It could be an old fart from the old Soviet Union or something, you know. So my boy. Uh, 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 uh. Uh, yeah. Oh, okay. So the FBI raised his reward to $25,000 for any information on Benjamin Hanil's song. All right. And I wonder why the reward is still. Oh, Governor. Oh, okay. So they raised the reward by 10,000. Okay, so it's now 25,000. Okay, so now his reward is catching up to that guy who shot into the ice raid. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, is my inventory list not showing well? No way. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Ooh. Oh yeah. Let's look at that something real quick. Um, okay. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. So the bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Got it. Ooh. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Okay. Proceed down. All right. All right. You have to go into waterways. Watch out for this fool, Don. Yeah. Shit. Mhm. Yeah, man. I hate all the entertainment. Like all. Oh god. Like all the entertainment. I'm kind of glad the Superman shit's over because like all the fucking entertainment have just been talking about Superman, Superman for the whole fucking week, and it's like, God, I could give less of a two shits about the new Superman movie. It was like, good God. I don't know if this design is really efficient. It just looks cool, and plus you can use it as a watercraft as well. So yeah, the design is definitely not efficient. That is for sure. It's not ergonomic. There it is, baby. Star fragment. What we were looking for. Get it, baby. Ah! What do we do? What? Ah! Did I lose it? Oh, there it is. Sweet. We have the star fragment. uh, Am I excited about it? Hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't check my Texas two-step tickets, Um, yeah, if I won a big one, I'd be like, whoa. You know what I'd do if I won a big one though? If I won like I don't know, $100, $200, something like that. I think I'd order a shakaroni pizza or something. Yeah. I mean, I know that doesn't sound like some big ambitious thing to get a shakaroni pizza, but to me it would be pretty epic. Oh, I could probably on a shakaroni pizza. I could probably live for 2 days on that. Yeah, for sure. On that shakaroni. Let's get some flame fruits. Man, I wish there was like fire fruits in real life, but anyway. Oh well, it's a fantasy game. This is a pretty good smasher right there, huh? Let's swim through matter like normal people. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, so if I won like, I don't know, like $15, then I'm not gonna be able to afford fast food. But if I won like 80 or 100 or 200 or something above, then I can afford fast food pretty easily. So. Fire fruit, fire fruit, fire. Ah! Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Fucking Metallica and shit. Hell yeah. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ah. No, I'm not a big Metallica fan though. Not really. It's all right. So it's been like a week of tragedy and shit. Yeah. Man, just tragedy. The Trail of Tears, the Bridge of Sighs. Man, an epic week of sorrow, right? Yeah. A little bit too much, let's say. What is that fortress thing? I mean, like, there's just a lookout tower over here? Huh. All along the watchtower, the riders were approaching. All along the watchtower. Trying to take my herb. Yeah, I guess there's still like people trying to take away people's herb. Yeah, I guess there is still that. All along the watchtower. Time to use my lightsaber, bro. Lightsaber? Ah. I'm Luke Skytoker. Watch this shit. Set these boys on fire, man. Coming at you like Superman Thor, dog. Ah. Superman Thor. Could Thor beat up Superman? I think Thor could kick Superman's ass. Yeah, because Thor has the almighty Mjolnir and the Stormbreaker. So yeah, Thor is like a god, like a demigod. Or I mean, sorry, like a god. Yeah, yeah. He destroys Superman. Ah, rapid attack. Ah, kill, cut, break, fuck. Raptor attack. Ah, kill, fuck, cut, tear, fuck it up. Yeah, raptor attack. Ah. They do call the military equipment, they call F-22 Raptors. That's pretty cool. The Raptor. Saving the rainforest. Set the bees on fire. Oh, fuck. Bitch. Let's get out of here now. What? See ya. Okay, it's not even midnight yet. So you still have 11 minutes to get your Amazon Prime deals right now. uh, yeah, so my older wanted to get the dentures and the denture cleaner so that he could, you know, so his teeth are getting nappy because he's 92 years old. It's not a good, oh, yeah. I mean, it looks like he has the, like the dental of a dead person is basically what it, like when people get really close to death, like they start looking dead, right? Like, how much are your hookers? He's like, will you please bring me omelet? Please. He's like, I need you to bring me an omelet now. Ooh, yeah. I know that, Dom. Oh, is it time for Zelda's sexy British voice? Link. Or is that, just in Breath of the Wild? Oh, they just regenerate in this one. I wonder if like the voice actress like that does Zelda. I wonder like if her boyfriend or husband they're like fucking and she sounds like that. She's like, ooh, oh, oh, baby. You've never thought of that before until now. Yeah, because you're so Japanese. I like big butts and I like them so round. What in the heck? Emo Williams. What the hell? Emo? It's a deal, baby. Give me some of that shit. Nah, some of that shit. Does he look like a drug dealer to you? Yes. Yes, I take. Do you have mushrooms? But magic ones though. I want to go on a special trip to High Rule. High Rule. Ooh. Why do you think they call it High Rule? Uh, so, if I won a lot of money, like I would get the shakaroni pizza. And although I've been talking about getting a pizza, like there's only like one person who thinks to order pizza, and that's like there's only one person in my family that likes to eat pizza on a regular basis. But like I think he was eating too much Papa John's pizza, and I think he started to get real fat, and then like he got unhealthy and stuff. So now he wants to live longer. Some people have this interest in like living longer and all this stuff. Like what? We'll do 47. We just sell all these. I don't think I need all that shit. Okay, that's good. That's 65. Take that 6,500 right there. Now lay down that 6,500. Put some hundreds down on it. Put that 6,500. Uh, yo man, you got that 6,500? Huh. You're like Emo Williams down. Like looks like we got a situation over here. Okay, let's go get some bitches. Y'all looking for some penis today, huh? What's going on here? Uh, you need to stop referring to men as targets. Oh, it's kind of. I actually, the more that they show Gerudo women, like the more like you wish there was like women like that in real life. But, like, yeah. This the first Zelda game to put like all the? No, I mean I guess Breath of the Wild. Do they have like wild characters and zany situations and stuff? I think probably yeah, I think so. But yeah. They have romance in that one. Oh yeah. What was the plan here? Well, I love how that like horse and the stable, how it's always like it's smoking weed. That's a nice touch. Like I said, like some bogged out rip from the marijuana smoke. Oh, did you ever notice it was like in a horseshoe pattern? Never even noticed that at first. Yo. So where's my homie at? Oh, it's that dude. Okay, we need to get somewhere. We need to find our homie. Well, I don't remember where he was at though. Oh, there he is. All right, get some of those fire fruits, and we're gonna help our homie. All right, let's go into good Samaritan mode. Uh, uh okay. Well, all right. Well then, we shall solve this problem then. Okay. Do I think the Legend of Zelda gives you better problem solving skills? I think it does because you have to think about what you're doing and like, yeah, yeah, because you have to solve a problem and you have to think about how you're going to solve it, right? So yeah, I do think it does. Does it make you a genius to beat Legend of Zelda games? I don't know. I don't know about that, but I think it does improve problem solving skills. Yeah, especially the later games to get more and more where you have to use critical thinking skills to solve the problems. But even in the old games, you had to remember all those labyrinths and like all those dungeons and everything, and like, and that was just a memory exercise in itself. All that data, even like the first Zelda game, like 1986, like that one is so difficult and so complex and everything. All right, baby, let's get into landing position. All right, cut the cord down. All right. And, ooh, baby, I love grenades. Mm. All right, this work out? I don't know. This is getting kind of hairy, Don. All right, as long as we can put him. Hey, yeah, you'll reach your friend, Don. All right, let's put him somewhere like safe-ish, so we can get over there. Ah, you killed him, dude. Well, not quite. Okay. Ah, that was not a smooth operation for sure. I should have done a custom build for that. Yeah, my boy. Eh, friends together. Oh no, my creation. Ah. Oh wait. Good. Oh, you got like a little mini pod, huh? Yeah, like a little mini hover pod. That's what's up. I wanna fly in this thing before I go to the Coliseum rooms. It's got to be like on the edge of the ball. What about suspend time? Shit. Wait, idea. Yes, yes, yes. Here's the idea. Hold on. Okay. Can I reverse time structure? Never actually tried this before. Not really. Yeah. So I can work backwards through the chain of time. I failed. Oh well. Gotta climb up again. Like that kind of piano right there, that kind of like sparse, kind of creepy, esoteric piano like that. That reminds me a lot of like David Bowie records or Nine Inch Nails records. It reminds me a lot of like progressive and hard rock records, industrial records. Yeah. It creates the way the piano works. It creates ambient texture and like dissonance. It creates like what they would call mood or vibe. But I always thought it sounds so cool because you kind of don't. It's kind of like jazz. You don't know what they're going to play next, so that's what makes it exciting. Oh, yeah. Okay. I we're gonna fight a Gleeok, I guess. Oh, groovy. Wait, how am I gonna fight him if I'm getting electrocuted? And right. Better get cracking. Oh shit. Dun 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 dun. Let's go for it. Dun. Yeah, that music sounds like it's like in a Back to the Future movie or something, like a Robert Zemeckis movie. It's got that cinematic feel to it. Yeah. I'm gonna do a forward lunge. Uh oh. Ah. Oh, shit. Oh, my construct bow. Shit. Shit. Damn it. I need to hit that one. Okay. Can I fly up there? What, big dog? Oh yeah, go up there. Join your friends. Uh-oh. What's gonna blow on me? Is it a shield? Okay, or is it the... Or is it my attire? Shit. Back down on the ground again. Shit. Guy's whooping my ass. Now, let's go. Shit, you gotta hit this one. It's blowing up my fucking bows. Damn it. Here's the idea. New plan. Let's take it from the top. Literally. Make this Gliok my biatch. Yeah. Peekaboo boo. Peekaboo boo. Wasn't the wisest move in the universe, but Gliok is my main biatch. When I'm playing my sweatch. My sweatch. When I'm playing my sweatch biatch. Okay. When's the first time I heard Shiat? Well, Shiat, I want to say it was my friend's, like Ukrainian sister. Well, they were all Ukrainian, but so like the brother, while we're playing video games in the game room, we're playing like Super Nintendo or whatever, and the sister's right there watching for some reason. I guess she's just bored and wants to hang out with her brother and her friends, whatever. And it's rare that this super hot sister would hang out with the boys, but she did sometimes, to like hang out if she was, between school activities or boyfriends or whatever. And spend some quality time with her brothers, right? Yeah, it's fun. Talk shit to her brothers. It's a fun thing to do. And then one of the brother said, "Oh man, that's like a biatch," and then John farted, and then Lala was like, "No, that's more like shiat." And I always remember that one for some reason, and it's not because Lala was like some super hot Ukrainian chick, but like with a really amazing racket tits. It wasn't that. It was more that like it was just funny her like comeback after John farted. No, that's like a Shiite, and that was funny to me. Yeah, I guess people that are like only children like me, like we never really get the joy of having brothers and sisters, and like so we never get that kind of sibling experience. And but you know, there's sibling rivalry and there's problems with siblings, you know, because they have to compete with the affections of their parents. You know, they're always competing with each other. You know, so it's like kind of like yeah, kind of weird because most people, if they're most people, they compete with the world. You know, and then so having to compete with your family members is like you know like just another layer of shit, really. But or it seems like another layer of shit. But I know there's like good stuff about it though too. You know, like camaraderie and good times and all that. Yeah. Besides the negative things that are not so good about it. Mm. Oh, does it just go down? Yeah, it just goes down. Huh? Didn't know what to do. Huh? Ding, ding, ding. Oh, it just goes. Oh, do you have to hit that? Like, I don't even know what to do, huh? Nope. Oh man. Uh, do 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 do. Dandy night, dandelion. Yeah. Oh, so tomorrow's it's gonna flood in Texas, but like in Houston, not in Kerrville, not in Kerr County. So yeah, tomorrow we get some floods. I mean, nothing on that biblical level of 30 inches in less than an hour, but on that Noah's Ark level of destruction. But hopefully there won't be any tragedies in H Town. Yeah, there was a shooting at Spencer Highway and Beltway 8 in South Houston called in Pasadena called the place is called Bubba 33. Some kind of restaurant, Bubba 33. And somebody was shot and the gunman got away. People tried to stop him, but he got away. And the Joker got away. Hey, jingle bells, Batman smells. Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost its wheels and Joker got away. Hey. All right, yeah. Need something? Oh yeah. That boy Sabels. The boy knows what's up. That's, yeah. You got a nice donkey. Ooh, ooh. This is my first time to have donkey envy. Uh, evil trees. Don't you just hate it? Okay, so this suspect escaped, and So now he's on the run. Um, yeah, it said that the two people knew each other. So what? Like it was like there was a hot. Okay, let me guess. There was like a hot Mexican girl or something, or like there was a hot chick at Bubba 33, right? And she was like 25 years old. She was blonde. She had green eyes and beautiful, illustrious long hair, and she had like amazing rack. And then he was like an incel or whatever, and working the crappy job in the retail, at the restaurant, or maybe he was a customer, and then he was like got fixated on some girl, uh, and then he was like, "Oh, today's the day," like, "Oh, I'm gonna ask out Jeanette or whatever," and then she was like, "Nope, screw off, loser," and then he was like, "Ah," right, and then he brought the gun. Mm-hmm. It could have been something else though, but that's just a initial theory. I don't know if it's going to turn out to be true. That it's a romantic, it's unrequited love. It's like a romantic thing. You think? Yeah, it could be that. Yeah, romantic rage or the rage of rejection. Okay, coworker dispute. Um, ooh, this is a good one. Uh, unrequited love is good, but okay, here's another one for you. Why somebody would blow somebody away that they know? Right? Okay. Uh, Here's the idea. They got fired. Yeah, that's a better idea. I like that. I like that idea a little bit better than the Jeanette idea. Okay. So the have you ever had like a boss that was like just an asshole? I mean, just like a total fucking asshole. That seemed to have like no redeeming qualities at all, and they treat their employees like shit, and they're just like, they're just fucking jerks. They're just total complete assholes. They're just no fun at all, and they ain't no Daisy at all. It ain't no fucking picnic. And have you ever, like I know a 9 to 5 they kidnap and torture the boss, but how many people have like actually fantasized about killing their bosses? I mean, you know, like really, like not just like in a movie, but like in real life though. I'm not advocating that. I'm just saying, has anybody ever felt like total disgust with their boss, like total just anger, uh, complete like rage that you served under somebody like that? That was just a piece of shit human being. Um, on so many levels. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna see what the suspect, see what the story is on the Bubba 33, and try to see what the deal is there, since it was a personal attack, obviously. So like an ICE ambush or ICE agent attack, that's more like you're fighting against the system or something. It's not really like you're after some specific individual with a specific personal grudge. After midnight. We're gonna let it all hang out after midnight. Folks talking suspicion. We're gonna give an exhibition. We're gonna find out what it is all about. What it's all about. Woo. Yeah, that's a good one by Eric Clapton, huh? After midnight. I like that one. That's like what they call like a jam right there. It's a banger. It's a fucking banger. Yeah. Motherfucking banger. Oh yeah. It's my camp now, bitch. Welcome to the team. Uh, ooh. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be surprised if it's like a really cute, like there's this really hot like Mexican girl down there. Yeah, there's some young, sweet, cute Latina girl with like a really hot like Latina AOC booty and shit. And she's got a cute face and everything. I mean, if it is like a romantic situation, I'm not gonna be really surprised, but it might have something to do with that place. Maybe somebody got fired or whatever. Uh, Yeah, I'll have to find out who the victim is, and if the victim's female, then you know, you kind of write the rest of the story after that. If the perpetrator is probably male and the victim's female, then you kind of know what's going on there. Somebody not happy. Somebody not happy in that situation. Uh, so, if people go to war with ICE, immigration enforcement, and the Department of Homeland Security, they're not going to win a war against the Department of Homeland Security. So no matter how big their group is. So these people are, stupid, basically. I suppose they think that they can fight Viet Cong style guerrilla warfare, ambush tactics against, you know, against ICE and the agents and law enforcement, I guess. So in their mind, to eliminate some ICE agents or cripple them or injure them is some heroic humanitarian uh, romantic idea um, that they're resisting Trump and taking it to the man and taking it to the system and all that stuff. So in their minds, um, they're heroes, or in their own heads, they view themselves as some sort of heroes. That they're the good guys, basically. When most of the public, writ large, um, supports immigration enforcement and border control and keeping illegal aliens and Tren de Agua, Mexican drug cartels, and foreign national adversaries out of our country, whether they be fundamentalist uh, jihadis, um, anti-American groups, Chinese communist infiltrators, and et cetera, et cetera. And whoever the enemies of America are, communists, leftists, jihadis, et cetera. The CCP, and on and on. Down the list, down the enemies list, if you will. No one is coming to help you. You're stuck under the table. Let me give you some advice, my friend. Next time you try to kill someone, don't hesitate. Thanks for the advice. That scene in Die Hard is funnier than I remember. Like, I guess everything's happening so fast in Die Hard. All the battles with the terrorists that um, it's like Die Hard is so good that like you forget how those how great those moments are, because each terrorist death is like unique, and it's funny too. And it's a really funny movie. There's a lot of comedy in it as well. Hilarious interactions and like one-liners and shit. Yeah, if there's anything like nostalgia that I would go see in a heartbeat, it would be if Bruce Willis didn't have a brain dementia and he was physically fit enough to make like a Die Hard 6 or something. Old Habits Die Hard. I'd probably go see that. Yeah, I would go see it in a theater, and I like don't go to theaters anymore. Um, so yeah, in a theater, like with people. Yeah, in a claustrophobic, dangerous situation with a large group of people and like with other human beings. Yeah, I would do that if there was like a 6 Die Hard movie, but oh well, it's not gonna happen. So file that with the Dream Police. The Dream Police is driving me wild. Or the Dream Police is driving me mad. Yeah, that's a great song too. Huh? Hell yeah. There's a lot of great tunes. Somewhere on the Moon. I'm running out of food. Mm. Get 'em while you're up, get 'em while you're down. Get 'em while they're up, get 'em all around. People love it when you die. They call that dirty laundry. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. People love it when you lose. They call that dirty laundry. Get 'em while they're up, get 'em while they're down. Get 'em while they're up, get 'em all around. That's Don Henley, I guess? Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, Dirty Laundry, song by Don Henley. Oh, I Can't Stand Still, 1982. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Sayonarly. Yeah, I do enjoy saying sayonarly. Sayonarly. The the flag flowing in the wind. Sounds like a novel. Yeah, that's how I'm going to start my novel, actually. In the distance, there was a flag blowing in the wind. No, that's not how my novel will start at all. Just joking. No, my novel will begin with, and then he killed the creature. Ah, the Alamo. Finally, I found it. I finally found the Taco Bell after all this time. Uh, ah, crikey! Then I found the fortress of the monster forces. It's time to eliminate the monster forces. How about aerial attack? Aerial attack will do. As long as we do some murdering, I don't really care. Yes, sir. As long as there's elimination of monster forces, then I'm all game for it. Okay, what about kind of vehicular? Automated ally? Oh, yes, of course. How about we have an attack of the machines? Hey, you said this was going to be an aerial attack. Well, I could use a transformer micro machine. Well, maybe later. Next attack, we'll use that. People love it when you lose. Call that dirty laundry. Ah, well, it's a decent enough idea. All right, that'll do. We'll start off that way. But we're not done with our aerial assault vehicle. Ah, bring the cannons online. Damn the torpedoes. And liftoff of the space shuttle Jamlantis. Ah! Oh, what happened, dude? Oh. Oh. Well, it was a good plan until you botched the Bin Laden raid. Ah. Your mind spiked ball. Fuse. No. You're already on fuse. Ah. Oh, there question mark? Like, where's the dude at? Do do. Okay, got an idea though. Yo, seeing that cart makes me want to like go skateboarding. Yeah. Skateboard like the rad 80s. Yeah. Woo. Prepare for second aerial assault. Ah. Ah. Yeah. Jolly good show. Not the jolliest good show. All right, here we go. Ooh. That wasn't good at all. Don't worry, I'm a professional. It's Friday night. Woo. Wow. That was a lot of metal clank, huh? Ooh. Well, I mean, honestly, if I won like $300, I would. I might just get the Papacitos, but I don't know. Yeah. Huh. So yeah, that is an interesting thing about food because like I guess food is like a perfect metaphor for everything in life. Is that it's impermanent. So yeah. So food is like the perfect metaphor because like, or you could say drugs, you could say alcohol, you could say anything, sex or whatever, almost anything. You say like, well, every single like great thing that we enjoy in life, whatever that thing, those things are, they're all impermanent. So like, you might have the best meal you've ever had in your life, and the best steak, the best meal, the best place, the best restaurant, and then but at some point that will all be over, and then you know like you can't hold on to a moment forever because every moment will pass. So like drug users, like they want to recreate that feeling, like people that get high all the time, they want to, or even like, even with alcohol, it's like it's all about recreating that feeling, that buzz, that like. My boy, Hino. My boy, Hino. Tomorrow it's gonna flood in Texas, so in Houston, Texas. So yeah, got that salt grilled meat at the Saltgrass Steakhouse now. Yeah. Mhm. What's going on with the Weather Channel here? Um, yeah, sneaky big secret. Yeah, at least he hooked me up with some nails and stuff. Yeah. Ooh, ah. Huh. Ooh. All right, let's roll. Oh, oh, because I was, yeah, yeah. I think, I mean, obviously, the people that lost their loved ones are going to be angry, and they're going to want to blame somebody for the loss of their children or the loss of their loved ones or whatever. So I can't imagine, I can't begin to feel what the kind of loss and heartbreak that the people of Kerr County, Texas, are feeling right now. On the other hand, but um, I'm not sure if a lawsuit is going to be effective against the National Weather Service or against FEMA or against Texas organizations, um, the city of Kerrville or whatever. Now I know people don't like this sometimes, but there's something in weather that's just called shit happens, and yeah. But in a increasingly strapped for cash in a stressful financial situation as the United States of America finds itself in these current dark times. Um, People are getting even more litigious where they want to lawyer up for everything. And so you have a financially strapped populace, and you have and you have greedy lawyers who want to take advantage of people's. So I know there's people thinking, oh, maybe I can turn this into a financial opportunity, like sue the state of Texas or sue the city of Kerrville or sue Kerr County or or whatever the case may be. And I don't think this is going to be an easy case like somebody spilling the McDonald's coffee on their lap to sue McDonald's for millions of dollars. I don't think it's going to be an easy money grab for these people. So to me, that's just stupid talk. That they're going to get compensation or something because there were not greater alerts or um, FEMA maps or whatever the case may be. So I'd be really surprised um, if people actually get compensated for this one. Yeah, there's no way they're going to get back what they lost. All those children, their loved ones, their wives, their husbands, their sisters, brothers. They're not getting that back. And so the almost, what is it 166 are unaccounted for, and then 121 are confirmed and identified dead. And there's, oh my God, there's still 160 people missing. Oh, running low on food and bows, huh? Yeah. I guess I'm a bozo. Bozo. Oh, that's a good one. Hell yeah. You ready to tango, boy? All right. We're almost to 1 o'clock in the morning, and looks like we got some big. Tomorrow it's gonna be. Ooh. All right, let's see when these bad boys come in. Ho ho! Start getting the big daddies by like uh, 1 to 5, I guess, or so. All right. Do, 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 do. All right. Take a closer look at get my. I haven't enhanced weapons in a while. All right. Swim through matter like normal people do. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Oh, right. So, like, maybe an Indian or Arabic guy, they're like, you know, if I do win any money on the lottery, they're like, you won? Like, you won something? One Arabic guy was like, huh, it seemed like you were very successful one time. And I was like, well, I mean, the secret to success, the secret sauce to it is basically, well, like, number one, you have to have an idea. You have to have a plan. Um, so you have to have a plan, a strategy, and then you have to stick to the plan. Um, yeah, and try until you succeed, even through um, yeah, heartbreak and heartache and all that stuff. So it's a refusal. Success is basically the refusal to fail and the unwillingness to compromise and to accept failure. That's basically what victory is in a nutshell. Now, if you have a bad plan and a bad strategy, then if you have something that never works, then it's incumbent upon you to change the strategy. So I guess also I could say success is the ability to change one strategy if it is not working out. So let's say somebody who failed spectacularly. Let's call them let's call them Elliot Rogers because that's like a famous example of a failure. And he's he's a failure because he has like mental illness and he has mental disadvantages like with Asperger's disorder and stuff. So he also has like affluenza, which is like a rich kid that thinks he's entitled to the world or something. So that's like affluenza, where they're so rich and pampered they have no idea how to deal with the realities of the real world. So Elliot Rogers' goal, I guess, was to get a girlfriend, right? So that was his goal. All right, and that he failed at. Dude. Uh, don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. The TLC, Tender Love and Care. Oh yeah, that's not Beyonce. TLC is actually talented. Don't mistake that for Beyonce because Beyonce can't write a song that good. Not even Destiny's Child. Yeah. Okay. So Elliot Rogers' goal apparently was to get a girlfriend, right? So he's like, hey, I got a built-in advantage. My family's rich, and I live in Santa Barbara, which has a median household price of $1 million. Uh, an average median price for a house in Santa Barbara, the affluent, famous neighborhood in California. Santa Barbara. Time for a little ups. Yeah. Booyah. Ooh. Booyah. Okay, so Elliot Rogers has Asperger's, where the people become Asperger's is a disorder where the person becomes obsessed with something. So unfortunately, Elliot Rogers became obsessed with girls. How he couldn't get girls, basically. He couldn't get any trim, any bush, any play. He couldn't get any good, any lick. No, they call it trim. Okay, so he couldn't get any action. He couldn't get any Mick Jagger satisfaction, right? He just had to play with his wiener, jerk off, or whatever it is. He had to slap the salami or he wasn't getting no punani. So he was sad. Or he was angry. He was enraged because, yeah, I mean, a lot of the Asperger's guys they don't have great social skills, and then they're obsessed with something, and then so they just come off as kind of weird, and so. So you got your Asperger's disorder boy, your Aspie, and then he collides with the real world, and the real world doesn't care if a guy has Gucci shades or he has a fucking BMW or whatever. I mean, superficially, I suppose, but not really. But the world kind of doesn't give a shit about that in a lot of ways. I'm not saying that having expensive clothes and expensive things doesn't, help you get a job, like maybe a better job, or maybe, I don't know, maybe there's some superficial things that could help you do, but it doesn't just open the door like, hey, my mom and dad is rich. My mom and dad have money. Yeah. So here I am, ladies, or whatever. It doesn't really work that way. Like, plus you have to like get it first. You have to get a girl. You have to, find a girl first, and like a pretty girl, and then you have to like ask her out on a date. Yeah. So Elliot Rogers didn't even know how to like ask a girl on a date or out to grab something to eat or some basic kind of courtship thing. Some basic like human etiquette 101. Just a basic, just getting to the date part. I mean, he can't even fucking do that. So he has no people skills at all, because I don't know if it's the Asperger's or if it's because he was pampered or he's just, you know, fucking psycho. He's a fucking psycho. Maybe he's afraid. Maybe he was afraid to ask girls out. Like, just go up to a girl and just say, "Hey, hi, It could have been like, "Hi, I'm Elliot Roger. Elliot Roger here." It could have been like, "Yeah." Probably with the Asperger's disorder, probably gave him that strange kind of like psycho voice where he's like, "Hey, Elliot Rogers here. I have a BMW. What's your name?" Yeah, I'm Jen. Uh, well, I gotta go now. Nice to meet you, Elliot. And he's like, "Hey, wait. Hey, do you want to hang out with me tonight at the party? I have Gucci shades, by the way." That's nice. A lot of people are rich in Santa Barbara. Anyways, you're kind of strange. Bye. Can I see you around sometime? Oh, Jen. So like Elliot Rogers was known as the quintessential incel. Um, okay, so when single women in society are like, I'm a strong, they like when they're single, they're like, oh, I don't need a man. I'm a strong, independent, fierce single woman. Sisters doing it for themselves, and then so men are kind of get more flack about being single. Like, oh, what, you're gonna be a bachelor forever? Like, oh, look at you. Like, oh, oh, look, you're a loser. So men get a lot more flack, and then women can hide behind, hey, I'm a strong, independent woman. I just need a man to put the sperm in, and just and then I make the baby after I get the sperm, the baby better. And, I don't need no man. I'm a strong, fierce, single, independent woman. Hear me roar. But, men don't get that kind of luxury. They have to, so men, their excuse is like, oh, I don't want a woman because you know how the divorce law is. Like they can take half your shit, so a man can just like make up bullshit while he's single. Like, oh, it's so awesome being single. Like, oh, I love just doing my own thing all the time. It's so freeing. It's so much liberty. Yeah, so that's a man's like excuse for being single, and then women have their own kind of thing, how they justify being single, and which is fine. It's fine to be single. I'm just saying, like, if someone's put on the defensive, they're going to make up some bullshit. All right. So the misconception is that single men want to be single, especially older single men, like they have made a choice to be that way. But I don't think that's necessarily 120% true. Okay, so let's say you were the psychiatrist of Elliot Rodger. Like, what would you do in this situation? Um, Elliot, I know you have Asperger's, so yeah, but maybe it'd, like be good to like manage his Asperger's disorder a little bit, because find out as a psychologist, as a psychiatrist, what is his obsession, and then when you learn that it's that he wants a girlfriend, that he's into girls, but he doesn't know shit how to do that. Then it would be the counselor's kind of job to give him like realistic like ways to get women or to approach women. Then it would go into like self help guru stuff. Yeah, I don't know if they put Asperger's disorder on people on medication where so they don't. But I think it's more of a counseling where they focus on behavioral changes. I think probably like where they try to make the person not obsess about that one thing that they always obsess about to a degree. Most Asperger's people they obsess about harmless things, but not all of them obsess about harmless topics. So probably somebody with Asperger's that like is into pottery is probably not going to go kill a bunch of people. But somebody that's obsessed with girls, yeah, it might be end up in the opposite direction. So, like it did with Elliot Rogers. So, I mean, I guess Elliot Rogers, the failure was his parents, as it often is, and the failure that they didn't get him the kind of psychological help that he needed. That they probably maybe not even knew that he needed that help. Maybe. But yeah, maybe some people think that antisocial behavior is that somebody's just difficult and they're just a dick and they're just weirdos and they're just kind of thrown aside like that. Like, and I suppose a lot of people couldn't see the real danger of Elliot Rogers. Another thing Elliot Rogers had was unrealistic expectations. So he thought that everything in life is going to line up perfectly for you, and that everything is going to work out wonderfully like a fairy tale. And I think that's a fallacy of his lack of complexity of thinking. So not only did failure uh, not cross his mind, but failure enraged him to a great extent. So he could not believe that his plans were not working, and he had no patience to try to formulate a way to solve his problems. So he had no patience. No willingness to do any self reflection. No willingness to uh, so there's no willingness for him to try to improve himself. It's just wham, woe is me. Oh, my plans aren't working. Like, because all his plans are like unrealistic. Like, he wants to get a girlfriend. He goes to a party and gets fucked up and starts fighting people and stuff like that. Just crazy shit. All right, this is my last one. All right. Okay. So Elliot Rogers doesn't have access to his stepmother or his uh, wealthy um, filmmaker dad's bank account, but he wants to get girls. I mean, he has access to a nice car, nice clothes, Gucci shades, stuff like that. Like, he has access to a tenable lifestyle. But what he does not have is um, he does not have patience. He does not have good ideas. He does not have sane ideas. He does not have realistic goals and realistic ideas. He has basically a view of a twisted view of the world, um, like his manifesto and all that. Uh-oh. Now the shit starts. Yeah, we need to get airborne quick, pronto. Um, how about we do like a little aerial attack? What do you think? Let's do it. I'm game. Let's go for it. Let's get aerial. We're gonna. Here we go. Nothing gonna hold me down. Oh no. Got to keep on moving. He's throwing that fireball at me. Can it destroy my ship? I hope not. Okay, we gotta not fuck around because shit. Ah, is my ship down? No, no, no. Let's get a little higher. That's what you always say. Uh oh. Oh, get him. Come on, cowboy. Shit. I'm fucking up. Damn it. Okay, what are we gonna do? We gotta do it fast. Shit, we fucked this part up. Where have we? Yeah. Shit. Fuck. There he goes. Bam. Wham bam, Alabama. Thank you, ma'am. Ooh. So to succeed, you have to learn from failure, change, adapt, grow, and yeah, be able to make appropriate changes. And yeah, Elliot Rogers could not do any of those things. Uh, so he tried to win the Mega Millions lottery, which some people do win. You know, once in a blue yonder, and it's not very aerodynamic, is it? No, sir. It is not. All right, enough of that. Now, there's only one Wolf Clan in town, baby. That's me, bitch. Yeah. I'm going deep into the depths. Mm, uh, uh, mm, mm, ooh, 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 yeah. Up in the depths, going in like Johnny Depp, taking the steps, making the reps. I'm always keeping my pep. Yo. What? There's a fox over there. Oh shit. He can fly that. Dang. You didn't know your fox could get that much aerial, huh? I did not, dog. I was amazed. Oh, got my boy Frox. Guess what, boy? You're gonna have some muddle bud. So I at least like, if I'm gonna play a game that I know that's like usually impossible, like the lottery, like I at least like do it strategically in some form or another. So oh yeah. Oops. So you can take Tiger Mountain by strategy. It's doable, tenable, achievable. Um, yeah, you gotta like make. You can have big dreams, but it has to be somewhat rooted in some kind of reality to successfully uh, interact and succeed in the world. So yeah, they do those like Dr. Phil episodes, where the guy's like a big dreamer. He wants to be a country western star, but he's like 90 years old, and it's all about keeping that realism. Like if somebody wants to join the NFL at like I'm 45, that's not going to happen. So just as an example, I mean I'm doing like age related ones, but I'm doing those because they're like easy examples of like unrealistic behavior, unrealistic dreams. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So even Elliot Rogers, his whole plan was to, since he didn't have access to his parents' bank accounts, his stepmom and his dad's, he wasn't just like pulling money out of there to try to get chicks. Um, it's not like he was going up to his dad like, "Hey, Dad, can I get access to your bank account so I can go get chicks?" And then his dad was like, "Okay, here, son. Just don't spend over $1 million." Yeah, I don't think it was that easy. So there's an expectation that young men will pay their dues, and so they'll have to either you know sink or swim, fly or crash. Uh, just the same chances their parents had, more or less. I think. Now, some parents don't feel that way. They try to, you know, give as much money and give as much support to their children as possible, no matter what, and not and that and that's out of love and not uh, trying to mold their children into uh, vehicles of success and discipline. Yeah, some parents are bad parents, like Joe Biden. No matter how much crack and how much whores his son is doing, he continues to pay the bills, and that's bad. But there's plenty of parents like that too. Uh, the Elliot Rogers situation seemed like his dad was gone too much, and so his dad was not taking an interest in his son's life. Maybe it was because he had Asperger's, and he thought, well, I'm not going to really get to relate to this guy that much, so I'm just going to kind of let the stepmom deal with it. And, I'm gonna pay for his apartment, maybe his college, get him a car, and but I'm not going to get real attached to my son because he's not normal. And it could have been that, sadly. As simple as that. So you have kind of an absentee father situation going on, which could have been avoided because Elliot Rogers' family was there. I mean, his family was not dead. So for the characters that their parents are dead, it's a lot harder situation because they have nobody to lead them. They have nobody to mold them, to guide them, to help. They have nobody that cares. And so these kind of killers, I'm not saying they're like justified for their killings, but like you know I mean, their mom or dad died and they couldn't cope with it. I mean, basically. So they become these mentally ill orphans, and so they slip through the system. But um, Elliot Rogers' dad had plenty of time to invest in his son and to care and to be available to help him through his challenges, and he just simply was not. He was passing the buck. I mean, literally, he was not doing his job as a father. So at all. Um, would I disconnect if I had a son and he had like Asperger's or something? Would I just kind of like you know check out if I had a retarded daughter or something? Uh, I mean, it's hard to say how you would act in that situation. Either you could say boo hoo, there's something wrong with my child, or you could work harder. I mean, I don't know. So there's different ways you can handle it. You could cry and just say life isn't fair, and you could just give up and just say fuck it. That's also a response, but it's not a healthy one. Dragon this time. Hmm. Ride the dragon like Frodo Baggins, but I'm not lagging when I ride the dragon. Ooh. Yeah. So yeah, this girl on Facebook was like, it's kind of weird because like I worked with this girl like when she was 17 and I was like 28, and like back in the day, and I don't really have. She added me to her Facebook like we were like super close or something, but we basically just hung out a few times, and I sold her some weed once or something like that. It wasn't like a really deep friendship or relationship. Uh, there's no ill will against her or anything. It's just, yeah, I don't think about my old coworkers or classmates um, very much anymore. So, and I've got a new writing project coming up and everything. So, um, yeah, I worked with her at a HEB for like whatever. Um, I mean, I worked for HEB for like 4 years. I don't know how long I worked with her, but um, yeah. Oh, cool. The ferocious scale is like right there. I want to get a horn too if I can once we get into a stable flight telemetry. You just wanted to say flight telemetry. Yep, that's what this whole night was about. That's what this whole. I see. I told you I planned it all the way through. Not really, just joking. Um, so the girl was started telling me a whole bunch of personal stuff on Facebook, and I was like, it's like, yeah, I know we know each other for a long time, but we're not like real close. I mean, our relationship is very superficial. It's just, hey, I know you. Hey, I know you too. Like that's basically as deep as it gets, more or less. Um, I guess we talked about some deep shit, but I'm not a counselor or psychiatrist or psychologist. So, um, and then so I was like, hey, how are you? And then she wrote, oh, I'm very sad. My brother's dead. And I was like, oh crap. And yeah, it said, oh, sorry for your loss, and all that bullshit you would say. It's the same bullshit people would tell me if my mom died or one of my dogs died or something. You would just hear, oh baby, ooh. You just get that, oh, I'm sorry for your loss, and like, or whatever. It'd just be some bullshit that people say. And my condolences to the family. Sorry for your loss. Uh, yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, God bless you, or whatever, whatever. Jesus is the happiness, or whatever the fuck. We're going Bugs Bunny style up in here. No Bugs. Oh yeah, you can become the Bugs Bunny uh, Imperial Overlord or something. I'm the Bunny Man. Ah, the Bunny Man. Ah, don't fuck with the Bunny Man. That would be a scary horror movie, huh? The Bunny Man. No, hell no. That sounds stupid, dude. Ah, Revenge of the Bunny Man. Ah. What's up, dog? What's up? Was it Easter yet? What's up, dog? Yeah. Yeah, what did that the advertisement for this game was that? Just me becoming the bunny character. Echo and the Bunny Man. Lips like sugar, sugar kisses. Ooh. Yeah, so it's kind of weird. Like even if I met some coworkers in public, and even if I work with them for a few, even like had was friendly with some chicks at work or something, and like even if I knew these people for like a year or so at some dreadful retail job like HB or Kroger's or whatever, um, that somebody would be like telling me their personal life story like we were best friends. It's kind of weird, but anyway, maybe she doesn't. I guess my theory is that she doesn't really have that many people to talk to, so like she's like, oh well, I can just talk to him because like yeah, I guess a lot of people get lonely and they need somebody to talk to, but like I'm not really antisocial, but I like my contemplation time a lot, so I like my I like my creative world. I like my own world. Like, um, yeah, I like my creative world. So that's why I like writing and painting and playing music and stuff. And I don't really like to socialize as much as I used to. And so, yeah, I don't really enjoy the game of it anymore. I don't enjoy the. I enjoy more like creating things and like problem solving and like I just don't like the whole the rest of it. And so now if there's like a hot babe from like HEB or Kroger's or uh, an old job or college, and if there's like a smoking hot babe that wants to like talk to me or something, that's fine. If it's like some super sexy chick, but besides that, it's like I don't give a fuck. If it's like some smoking hot babes that I used to work with or something, that's totally and completely acceptable. But I think if you worked at a Walmart with somebody for like 5 years, and then they add you on Facebook and like kind of they act like y'all were like best friends when y'all had a superficial relationship at best. I think it's kind of strange. But anyways, that's just me. But I deleted my Facebook because I'm not a qualified psychiatrist or a psychologist, and so I just wished her sorry for your loss. Everybody's going to lose somebody eventually, and so that's just the sad reality of it. We never really know when our mom's going to die, our dad's going to die, our brother or sister's going to die, our spouse is going to die, our child, God forbid, is going to die. We don't we're not gods. So have you ever had the bunny man? Yeah. Are you ready? Bunny. It's not funny when you mess with the bunny. So I mean, I guess there is some kind of you know there's some there's definitely a world that I enjoy that it's not just it's not just like inside my head. It's more like the interactions with the ideas that are really the thrilling part. So, um, like the guitar or something, or like writing, coming up with concepts, coming up with uh, movie ideas, script ideas, story ideas. Like that's what's really turning me on lately. The technological evolution, all these things are kind of like turning me on right now. And I really don't have um, I can't really be the world's shrink. So like I can be the world's friend. I just can't be the world's shrink. So that's just basically what I'm saying here. And another thing, I really can't sacrifice in my limited time on Earth. Like I really can't sacrifice my dreams for other people's bullshit. So that's also something, or other people's problems or psychological problems or whatever the case may be. Okay, are we finished with the bunny shit? We're never finished with bunny. We're never finished with the rabbits. We're never finished. Oh yeah, that got kind of scary. Like Gary Oldman playing a villain. I was actually kind of scared at that performance. It's never over. It's never finished. Never. Good one. Maybe I should try out for Dune Part 3 or something. Paul Atreides, I will get you. Melons in the desert? That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was funny when like really hot chicks would go into the produce section of the grocery store, and then this one hot chick was like, "Hey, where are the pumpkins at? Can you help me find them?" And man, she was smoking it. She was smoking fucking hot, like crazy hot looking, like just fucking a babe tense, like level 10 dime piece, and fucking, it was like it's a little bit nipply outside. It was like the fucking Chevy Chase movie, the Christmas Vacation. All right. Then and then so she's like, "Can you help me find the melons or the pumpkins?" And I was like, "Man, you have you already have the pumpkins right here. You already have the fruits. They're on your body. You already have the pumpkins. It's your butt, and the melons are on your chest. They're right there." Ha 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 ha. Ma'am, I'll go produce shopping with you anytime. Yeah. Uh, just don't ask me for the kumquat. Well, good one, dude. Kumquat. Ooh, my boy, that is so rude. Okay, we're coming up on 2 a.m. in the Nightendo. And yeah, saying whatever the fuck, it was like, it was not just a exercise of the First Amendment of the Constitution, but it was also like seeing if you could like push the envelope with just saying whatever the fuck. But in terms of like making writing novels and movies, those things are going to be a lot more tailored and structured, and they won't be based on necessarily improvisational ad-libbing. So although many comics did write their material, some of the stuff is ad-libbed and kind of yeah, a lot of it's also kind of improv and on the fly, reacting to the audience, and so um, I'm probably going to save any kind of like word jazz for like my book instead of doing public speaking or like comedy or anything like that. So I'll save the jazz for the music, and I'll save the jazz for my writing. But writing will be a lot more structured. So um, just kind of has to be. Like in comedy, you can have a whole bunch of random shit or like random curse words, and uh, but in my book or movie, I don't want it to be so structured that it's not creative and it's not fun, but I don't want it to be so fun and creative that it doesn't have any structure either. So it's all about finding that balance. The temptation to fall into extremist the depths of extremity is very real, a very real possible danger. So with creativity in general, so that's kind of the caveat to it. That's kind of what they call the rub, I guess. It's time to go into the deep quicksand. Ah. Oh, cool! You almost like killed yourself. Yay! Oh, I wonder if Tula took a dump. I'm gonna go see what she wants. Okay, okay. Oh well. Quicksand Lake Cave. Oh, cool. All right. Tula probably took a dump. I'm gonna have to go, or something went wrong with their body pad, or. All right. Well. Oh, we're doing the Michael Jackson, the moonwalk. You've been hit by. You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Do, 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 do. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, honey?